Well, mental health care is important for everyone, especially for veterans as they return home from combat.
Tom Santinello from our affiliate in North Carolina shows us how one nonprofit is giving vets the care they need with the help of some furry friends.
Yeah.
Life is good for Justin Lee and his dog Charlie.
Good job, buddy.
The pair has been together for about a year. Their bond grows stronger every day.
Good.
Lee admits life hasn't always been easy since leaving the Marine Corps.
I can't take this dog that's completely broken and not wanted by anybody and make him into something good. And I realized I could do that with myself as well.
He served in the Marines for 5 years. Charlie is a rescue from Burlington Animal Services. Both had unseen scars when they first met.
At the time when I found him, I was struggling a lot myself, and so my brain was scattered.
Their shared struggles, now a success story. Charlie is the first dog rescued by Charlie Mike, a nonprofit in Liberty. Lee is a dog trainer for it. The group rescues dogs from shelters across the country while helping veterans cope.
You can't see our trauma. You can't see our injuries.
Dustin Gladwell is the co-founder of Charlie Mike. He served in the Army for more than a decade. Like Lee, his time in the military changed him.
A lot of times it was just thinking or replaying or questioning or second guessing or wondering. There's 100 different ways your mind can go.
His nonprofit is a result of his own struggles to find help.
No matter how many times I told him what I was there for, it felt like no one could really figure out what to do with me.
Gladwell spent time at the VA to try to address his demons. He says he couldn't settle and struggled to sleep, so his doctor prescribed pills.
A lot of veterans kind of talk. We have these inside jokes, or I don't know if they're jokes or not, but these conversations of, oh, so what's your prescription cocktail? And we kind of tongue-in-cheek try to laugh about it.
The cocktail of pills didn't last long. Gladwell hated how he felt on the drugs. 36 hours later, he was done with them. He knew he needed to find another way.
Sometimes he was anxious or like having a hard time or having a bad day. The dogs would come in and it would change that.
Sarima Gracia and Gladwell have been dating for almost a decade. She was fostering 8 dogs when they first got together. Seeing him struggle helped them find a new passion.
Save a dog, save a veteran.
A seemingly obvious mission with an extreme sense of urgency. North Carolina ranks 3rd in the country for dogs killed in shelters. A 2022 study found 44 veterans die by suicide every day.
That's like the equivalent of 300 people a week. If a plane carrying 300 people were to fall from the sky weekly, I think more people would try to get involved and figure out, okay, how can we help change that? This is our way of trying to figure out how to do that.
Animal therapy emerged as an answer for them. Veterans come out to the 40-acre farm often. They can work with the dogs or go admire the horses.
When I get them out here, we start talking about dogs, and I relate dog training to everyday life. It starts to open up more doors.
Charlie Mike has rescued 26 dogs in its first year. 20 of them now have permanent homes. About 100 veterans from around the country have worked with the team.
It's better than just people telling us, hey, we really appreciate what you're doing. It's like, that's great, but when we see the actual change in people, I know in my heart it's the best thing.
We've taken off the uniform and those combat or military missions have ended, but now life is the mission. Our families are the mission.
Lee says he and Charlie still have things to work through. He's confident that they'll figure it out together.
I've had a lot of things going on in my life, but the one thing that's been consistent is working with Charlie.
Oh, it's such a good program. And you see other programs like this. We know locally there's an organization in Sterling, Illinois called 22 Mohawks. They also pair dogs that are trained locally as well with veterans. We recently featured them right here in Good Morning Quad Cities. You can learn about their impact by visiting our website. Just search 22 Mohawks. So definitely good programs to have there.
Yeah, and it's always amazing what some fur and 4 legs will do.
Right?
You know, for everyone.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
Amen. It is